Storm Track 7 meteorologist Kyle Kiel. We've got you covered.
This is debris right around Elderly Road. Conditions here in downtown Waterloo have certainly deteriorated within the last 15 minutes or so. Just before the news at noon started, we had just a couple of flurries, and then right when the news started, the snow began coming down pretty steadily, and now you see we have moderate to heavy snow, and it is completely covering the roads.
Now, I do see that tornado on the ground. And now, as I say that, it looks like it's going up. So if you are in the Rogers area, if you're in the Alburnett area, stay in your shelter place. I'm safe from the storm. I am on the southeast side.
We warmed those temperatures into the upper 30s here Tuesday afternoon. So by Wednesday morning, we decreased 2 inches to 14 inches, another 2 inches yesterday morning. And then yesterday, with temperatures in the upper 30s to near 40, we decreased another inch. And we will continue to melt an inch or two of snow here through the weekend. So why was it warmer where we had the cloud cover? Well, this all has to do with radiational cooling. Anytime that we have clouds overnight, the particles in the atmosphere, the heat rise from the ground going up, but the clouds kind of stop it and keeps that heat toward the surface. You see the strongest part of the storm is just to the north of Iowa City on the north side of town near Newport on Highway 1. There might be some small hail in this, but it looks like the storm has weakened. Kind of hook shape that we have here, the comma shape, that's kind of what we look for here in these supercellular type thunderstorms. Signs of rotation right here, right to the northwest of the Marshalltown area. The green is going toward the radar site. That's the wind inside the storm going toward the radar site in Des Moines. The red is where we have the wind going away from the radar site. And when you get that together, that's where we get rotation in the thunderstorm, and that's where we do have that tornado right between Marietta and Marshalltown, it looks like. So this is a pretty serious situation there. And as that snow starts to fall, it will accumulate, but it's not going to be a lot of snow. And notice the definition of a blizzard says nowhere about the amount of snow. You have to have falling or blowing snow. So this will be key here tonight, as the snow will stop falling, but it will still blow around with those sustained winds or wind gusts, 35 miles per hour or greater. Right now in the town of Traer, and just within the last 15 minutes, we've really run into some of the higher wind gusts. Right now we've got some blinding rain here in Traer, and we're driving through town, and actually there you see right there, we've got debris flying around due to these really strong winds. We just drove through town, and the power is knocked out. Blinding rains right now, as you can see from our rooftop camera. My photographer Daniel Hampy is driving, and we actually just we just got hit with some tree branches falling, so this is some pretty serious stuff. Right now we've got a pretty wet consistency of the snow, and that is because we have those temperatures that are in the upper 20s to low 30s, pretty much low 30s right now. So when we have temperatures at 32, 33, 34 degrees and we're getting snow, it can hold a little more moisture, so that's why we get the packing snow. As we head throughout Wednesday afternoon, there might be a couple isolated showers, but I think a lot of us are going to stay dry. As that warm front to the south pushes to the north, we will see rain overspread the area, even a few thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday. As this warm front pulls north, we'll dry things out, and it's going to get very gusty with a southerly wind here on Thursday.
Bird expert says it might be protecting a nest, which would make sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably so.
It reminds me of how geese get so aggressive. If you come near.
Walking along the river, man.
Oh, yeah.
You take your life into your own hands sometimes.
I am not making this up. That happened to me yesterday, that same bird in that video.
What?
Yes, I was running in Cedar Falls. All of a sudden, I saw this shadow of a bird over my head, and then like 2 seconds later, I just felt some pecking on my head. I'm not kidding you. That legit happened to me. I was just telling Brandon earlier.
It's just because you're too sweet, Kyle.
Maybe that's it. I don't know if it thought my hair was kind of a mess after work, so maybe it thought it was a nest. I don't know. But 253 votes. That is a pumpkin with tears in its eyes. Looks like the laughing emoji, as well as a bat. Number 2 was number 3, that was second place. That was mine, actually, pumpkin. The Angry Pumpkin.
Angry face.
And that had 153 votes. Then, of course, Allie's. A lot of you viewers guessed Allie's. Number 4 was the cat. That was 118 votes. And then Olivia's owl, she's very proud of it, had about 45 votes. So we had a lot of fun. The viewers had a blast voting. A lot of people prefer the iced coffee, but I got to go with the hot coffee, no matter the temperature. Just like when it's extremely cold out, like we had earlier this year with those wind chills, -60. Remember that? Yeah, never too cold for ice cream either. Get a little sassy with that hand.
I know.
Tell that coach what's up.
I can see a little Kyle Kiel at age 6 doing that too.
Yeah,
I told you it's hot.
My parents would probably agree with that. I did get a little in trouble for my sass as a child, and some might argue maybe as an adult as well.
Caramel and coconut, our favorite cookies right here. Kyle does not like. So,
And
anyway.
you know, we talk about this, my dislikes of food so much that people actually talk to me about it.
I know,
No
I
way.
know.
Yes. I've had a few people in the last few weeks talk about my disdain
He's
for hot
not
dogs.
picky, just about certain things.
Just about
Just
certain
refined.
things, the certain things that we like to talk about on the morning show, of course. Temperature's still a little chilly, although we are warmer than what we had around here on Christmas Day. In fact, no negative numbers to talk about here early this morning. And we do have lots of sunshine as well. A live look outside in Decorah shows plenty of that sunshine on our camera. The temperature is 14 degrees, not much of a wind chill because for the time being in Decorah, that wind is on the calm side. As we take a look at Threat Tracker, we do have it in the green for the weekend. A sunny to partly cloudy sky is expected today. Tomorrow there is a chance of light snow and flurries, but for right now I'm keeping Threat Tracker in the green. We have to see how the system plays out. We're not going to see a lot of snow out of it, but there could be some minor accumulation, especially in northern Iowa, as we head toward the late afternoon and early evening hours. No snow today, however. We'll have that mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky. And take a look at these temperatures. Not too bad. Upper 20s to lower 30s. Normal high is 28 degrees, so we are not doing too bad for the day after Christmas. We'll have a northwest to southeast wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We'll keep that southeast wind into the overnight hours. Temperatures will be a little warmer than this morning yet again. We'll have upper teens to lower 20s, and the cloud cover will increase. And we're actually going to start the day on Sunday with an overcast sky, and things should stay dry. It might be a couple of flurries here in northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, but as we head through the day, that area of low pressure is going to develop, and north of I-80, that's where we have the best chance for some light snow showers. Here we are at 2 o'clock. This is affecting our northwestern hometowns. Waterloo might stay dry here at 2 o'clock, but shortly after we should start to see that band of light snow move through. The snow's probably only going to last a couple of hours, and again, it's not going to accumulate much, but areas, again, north of Cedar Rapids may see anywhere from a dusting to a half-inch of snow, and that could cause a few slick spots here into Sunday evening. That snow will just be getting into Dubuque and the tri-states around this time, but it will quickly track to the east and we'll be left with dry conditions overnight Sunday into early Monday. And by Monday, those clouds will start to break apart and we will see some sunshine, but at the same time, those temperatures will be cooling down. Here's a check of the city-by-city forecast. We will have those temps in the low to mid-30s here tomorrow. There is a potential for maybe a little rain mixing in southern Iowa where we have those warmer temperatures, but primarily it's just going to be some light snow and flurries. Then on Monday, we'll have a lot of sunshine, temperatures in the 20s, and then we have to focus on Tuesday. So let's show you the wide picture here. Again, there's some clouds in the plains that will make its way into Iowa here late tonight into tomorrow. But we have to go out to the Pacific Ocean to find our next storm system. This is our next winter storm that is going to be moving into the Midwest as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. And right now on the storm meter, we're still tracking a chance. We're not really sounding the alarm quite yet because this storm is still 2,500 miles away from Iowa. But once it does get on shore on Monday, it will quickly strengthen and move into the plains here on Tuesday. By Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night, we will see snow track into eastern Iowa. But notice some warmer air is going to push in as this low tracks right over Iowa. So we need to watch the track of the low, watch the temperatures, and watch the amount of moisture we get, because in the end, that will dictate how much snow we actually see here in eastern Iowa. And it could be quite a bit, especially north of Cedar Rapids. That's where we have a 70 to 90% chance of that accumulating snow. So we will be keeping track of this here over the next several days. 10-day forecast shows those temperatures going from the 30s to the 20s here later into the early part of the week. And then as that storm system moves in Tuesday through Thursday, that wind is really going to pick up. Could see temperatures in the mid-30s on Wednesday before we get back to the 20s as we head into the new year.